What's going on, everybody? Out on the bike for a little ride today. It is August 24th, 2023. It is 104 degrees and sunny. And it's 2:07 in the afternoon, and it says it's going to get up to 106. Man, it's hot. Feels like I got a heater turned on, blowing on me. It's not even cool at all while riding. Kind of feels like it's making it warmer. So it's a Thursday, and let me tell you, I've had a busy week. So let me tell you a little bit about it. It's been a good week, but it's been busy. And you know, I might tell you the day and what we did, and I might have the day wrong. We've been doing so much stuff. So let's see, what did we do Monday? Okay, Monday we took what did we do? I forgot. I can't even remember what we did. We've done so much stuff. I know we had a busy day Monday. I don't even remember. Well, let me just tell you the things we've done. So my daughter went to the doctor, to the ear doctor, ear, nose, and throat doctor, and she's been feeling dizzy. And when we got to the doctor, you know, she thought she might have had some fluid in her ear, but the doctor said she didn't. Well, what he said happened is she had COVID back in June. That's when we all had COVID. And then if you remember, in July we went on our trip out west, and he said that's what did it. Her eardrums are swollen, or inside of her ears swollen. And it's from having, he said it's from having COVID and the high altitude. I think at one point we were around 7,000 feet in altitude out there. I think that was out there somewhere in Arizona. I think that was when we were in Flagstaff, if I'm not mistaken. I could be wrong, but I think that's right. And he told her if she would have gone on an airplane, her eardrums would have burst. So he gave her steroid to take and said that should get her better. He said she'll be fine. My wife, she had to go to the dentist, and she hates the dentist. She had a very bad experience when she was younger with the dentist. They were doing something to her teeth, and they deadened the wrong side, and they started working on the side that wasn't deadened. So she still remembers that pain. So she had to get 2 fillings, I believe it was. So I was up there with her for that. And I think it was, let's see, when we took my daughter, when we took my wife to the dentist, I went with her for that. Oh, and my daughter had to go. My daughter went because we went and dropped her car off earlier in the morning to get fixed. Her air conditioning wasn't working. Good news there. Well, I wish the air conditioner wasn't broken, but I thought it would have been something bad. But they called and said it was an easy fix. It was the relay, 75 bucks. I was pleased with that. And actually, after we dropped her off at the car place, before we went to the dentist for my wife, we called my daughter after we dropped her off and asked if she wanted to meet us at the Piccadilly for lunch. So we all had lunch at the Piccadilly, and then I took my wife to the dentist. After I dropped my wife off at the dentist, went to the Toyota place and ordered my hubcap. That hubcap actually fell off. And we don't know where it is. But we ordered the hubcap, $101.28. And actually got the check in the mail from that lady's insurance company for the hubcap. $101.28 what they gave us. They included the tax. So I got the hubcap. I haven't put it on yet. It's sitting in the back of the vehicle. I had to go. We also, on one of those trips, I can't remember which one, if it was taking my wife to the dentist or my daughter to the doctor. Those were on 2 different days, but I think it was the day we took my daughter to the doctor. My dad, he took mom to physical therapy. And so I met him up there. I got my birth certificates and stuff from him. They still had them. So I got those. And let's see what else. And let's see, today we went to the post office to get our passports. Well, we got passport cards. We didn't get the passport book. I think they're cheaper than the passport books. So we got all the forms filled out. I filled them out over the computer and made copies of the birth certificates and our driver's license, front and back. So we got up there. Our appointment was at 10:15, and we were actually out of there about 10:40. It didn't really take long at all. And we told the lady we wanted passport cards, and she said, "You sure you don't want passport book?" A lot of people, they get those passport cards, and then later on they come back and pay the extra $35 each and get a passport book. So from what my understanding is, the difference is if you're flying into somewhere, you got to have a passport book. But a passport card, that can get you into Canada, which that's where we're going to go next summer. And I told her, I said, well, that's all we need. I don't need the passport book. I'll just take the passport card. And I told her, I said, I'm not getting on the plane and flying. I've flown before, but I'm not going to do it again. So they actually keep your birth certificate, the original one, and they mail it back when they mail you your passport cards. So, and she said it'd take about 13 weeks is the processing time now. So, you know, we got plenty of time. We still got about 11 months before we go on our trip. So, you know, 3 or 4 months, that's not bad. But I tell you what, the passport cards cost $242. And we did choose, and well, we paid for the passport cards, and then we paid an extra $15 each for the pictures. So, and they give you 2 pictures. They keep one of the pictures and put it on the documents to send in, and then they give you a picture to keep. And you can use that picture with it it's good for 6 months to use it on something else. And from reading, a passport card is good for 10 years. So that's good. If we ever decide to go back to Canada after we go in the summer, this next summer. So we got all that done. They got them a nice little operation up there at the post office. You pay with a money order, and basically what she does is she fills out everything. She fills everything out for your passport card, and then she brings you a sheet of paper in there and says, just take this out there to the desk and tell them you need a money order. So you got to get a money order there. So they charge you for that too. And then after we left the post office, my daughter wanted to run by this little place to get somebody a birthday present. So we did that, and while she was in there getting that, of course the wife had to have a cup of coffee from Starbucks. So we went there and got her some coffee. She's got to drink her coffee. We don't normally get Starbucks, but we did today. And then we went and then I ran into Walmart and got some wash rags. We were running out of towels before we were running out of wash rags before we ran out of towels. So I went and bought an 18 pack. I hope they're pretty good. And let's see if I can cross here. Yeah. So we did that. So we've had a pretty busy week. Just going every day. Still been playing putt-putt and Golf Plus. Wife still loves to play. She asked to play last night, so we played a couple rounds of putt-putt. She's getting better. She's shooting under par. She's liking it when we play Golf Plus too. And we are in the final round of the FedEx Cup in Golf Plus. The first round of qualifiers was 3 weeks of qualifiers, 12 rounds. I made the top 500, so I advanced to the next round, which consisted, or the second part of the tournament, which consisted of 4 rounds. And the top 250 advanced. So I made the top 250, and I advanced to the top 250, and that consisted of 4 rounds. And then the top 100 advanced. So I made the top 100, and now we are in the last part of the FedEx Cup. So I've got 4 rounds to play. I've got until today's Thursday, so I've got until next Wednesday, or this coming up Wednesday, to play those 4 rounds. And it's on East Lake Golf Course. I've only played it once, and I played it from, I think, the middle tees, and I played it, I think, on medium greens. Played it in a daily tournament. But all these rounds These last 2 rounds we've had, they've all been on pro greens. That's a big difference, and we're playing from the back tees. And the thing about this, they tell you it's pro greens. The only other thing they don't tell you is the tee box you're playing from, which I'm going to assume that's always from the back tees. I'm sure, because we play the same settings, or we say that we play the same conditions as what the actual pros play. And if you're into golf, you're watching the FedEx Cup, you'll know this last week they played Olympia Fields. That's what we played. And this week they'll play East Lake, which is what we're playing this week. So I'm assuming it's from the back tees. And then the course conditions are based on the actual course conditions that the pros are playing on, and the actual pin placements that the pros are playing. So I've got, and it's the newest course. I haven't bought it yet, so I'm gonna have to buy that course, and I'm gonna have to practice. But let me tell you something, that Olympia Fields golf course, that is one tough course. Man, it's tough. So hopefully East Lake won't be as bad. But that was our week. I think I told you everything we did. If I missed something, I'll bring it up in the next video. But I hope you enjoyed this ride. I'm gonna call it a video. I'm just about home again. So I hope you enjoyed it. Check out my other videos. Give me a like, share, subscribe, comment, and I will see y'all in the next one. Later.